Okay, so hi everyone. Those of you who haven't seen me yet, my name is Hannah and I'm a physiotherapist at Bumblebee Physio, and I work with Jasmine, who is also a physiotherapist, and another Hannah, who is our administrator, and both of those people will be replying to your comments today. And we are going to do a story called Pooh Invents a New Game. So I hope you're all ready, and it's so nice to have you all together. And even though you're at home with maybe your mum or your dad or your brother and your sister, and you're all staying in, it's really nice that actually we can all come together and do this. And there's lots and lots of children all over England who are going to be doing the same thing, which is super exciting today. So just a few little things before we get started. If any of these exercises causes any pain or discomfort or distress, then you need to stop doing the exercise and carry on listening and commenting and listening to the story, but don't do anything that causes your child any pain. You know your child the best. And secondly, I will be talking through lots of things as we go along. I'll be reading the story and giving you instructions at the same time. And if your child suffers from reflux or aspiration or anything which means that they can't lie flat, then any of the exercises where we have our child lying, if you just prop your child up on lots of pillows. So we're going to get started. We've got any cards I should read out?
Yes. So Erin Taylor says, thanks for putting your time into this.
You're welcome, Erin Taylor. Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy the session today.
We've got a hi from Hope.
Hello, Hope. Nice to see you.
Hi from Rachel Spink.
Hello, Rachel Spink.
Hi from Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. I hope you enjoy the session today.
Hello from Ansh again.
Hi, Ansh, again, the second time. Well done. Keep up the hard work.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Right, let's get started. So here we have Bee, and she's going to be doing all of the exercises with us, and she's going to be our volunteer today who's going to be enjoying the story. And when we do all of these movements, just to tell you now, do not force anything through resistance. So if you're moving your child's leg and it feels stiff or it stops there, then just stop the movement and hold it there. We're not going to push through any resistance or any blockage that we might have to the movements. So this story is called Pooh Invents a New Game. Who likes Winnie the Pooh? I love Winnie the Pooh, and I even have a cute little Tigger cuddly toy somewhere from when I was a very small little girl. Right, so here we go. It says, one day, Pooh was walking through the forest trying to pick up a piece of poetry about fir cones. He picked one up, and then this came into his head suddenly. Here is a mystery about a little fir tree. Owl says it's his tree, and Kanga says it's her tree. He had just reached a bridge, and not looking where he was going, he tripped and fell over, and the fir cone fell out of his paw. So what we're going to do is we are going to join in and we're going to walk through the forest. So if you can take your child's legs, and we're going to bend them up like this, and we're going to walk and stamp our legs through the forest. We're going to go slowly up and down. And if your child has very, very stiff legs, and if they're held very, very stiff in extension like this, then what you can do is you can bend your child at their hips like this, and then their knees should bend nicely. So just lots and lots of relaxing, do really, really slow movements. Otherwise, if you do anything fast, then your child's legs might not bend as much. And we're going to be walking through the forest. We're going up and down, nice and slowly, slowly, slowly. And I wonder what we're going to find in this forest today. Do we think it's a scary forest? Or is it a friendly forest with friendly animals? Who knows? We're going to do some walking and up and down. And we're just warming these legs up for some movement. And it's really important to remember that these children might have been sitting down all day or maybe lying down all day. And just like we would warm up before we do exercise, we need to warm up our little superheroes as well. That's it. So we're going slowly up, and you're all doing such a good job. It's so nice that we've got so many children doing this all together.
We've got a hello from Aiden.
Hello, Aiden. Hi, nice to see you.
Hello from Janie.
Hello, Janie.
Hi from Erin.
Hi, Erin. Nice to see you.
Casey says she loves this.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Casey. We're glad that you're doing it with us.
Hi again from James.
Hi James, nice to see you again.
And Yelda says hi from us too.
Hello Yelda. Hi Edda, nice to see you.
And Aiden says he's loving the story.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Aiden. Right, and now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up our feet. So you're going to take one leg and you hold your child's leg by the calf, and we're just going to bend your feet up and down, just like we're waving, but with our feet. So you're just going to, you can cup your child's foot with your hand, and we're going to bend it up and down and up and down. And again, if your child's foot is really, really stiff and you can't bend it back, then it's sometimes bending the hip and knee might make it a little bit easier, but don't push it past resistance. Just go where it goes. And even if it's a tiny little bit of movement, that's very good. Anything will warm up those nice wiggly toes. I wonder if anyone's got tickly feet. I've got very tickly feet. I don't like people touching my feet. So you're just going to slowly go up and down and warm up those feet. Ready for exercise.
Mason's enjoying this.
Oh, Mason, I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
And Oscar and Thea say hi.
Oh, hello, Oscar and Theo. Nice to see you. Thea, sorry. Hi, Thea. And we're just going to swap legs if you haven't already. And we're going to do the same with this one. And again, if your child's leg is very, very stiff, then you can just bend the hip and the knee a little bit further. And that should help your child relax and help you get a little bit more movement. We're going to go up and down, and we're walking through this forest and seeing what we can find. We have got a little monkey here in our forest. Is he a friendly monkey or is he a scary monkey? I think he looks very friendly. I'm going to put him there. Okay, I'm going to read the next part. It says, "Bother," says Pooh as he lay down to watch the river. Suddenly there was this fir cone. "That's funny," said Pooh. "I dropped it on the other side and it's come out on this side of the bridge. I wonder if it would do that if I do it again." And he went back for some more fir cones. Now on the river, what do we do in the river? We're stuck in the river. I think we have to do some swimming. So now we're going to warm up our arms and our hands, and we're going to do some swimming. So we're going to bring your arms up. And we're going to go really, really slowly. If you hold your child's arm just above their elbow and a nice big stretch. And again, we're not going to force it into an uncomfortable movement. We're just going to go as far as it will go. And it looks like B here is a little bit tight. So we're just going to go to here and then nice and warm. And we're going to do one hand at a time. And we're going to do some backstroke swimming to keep ourselves afloat in this river. So we're going to go one arm up. And then we're going to swap arms and warm up those arms. I'm sure you've all got really strong arms. We're going to be using your arms in a minute. I wonder what's in this river. What do we think is in this river? There's some fish in here. I don't think you get sharks in a river, do you? I hope not, because I'll be very scared if you do. So just go really, really, really nice and slowly, arm movements. I hope you've all got nice warm arms now. Well done everyone, you're doing such a good job. Very good. And now we're going to warm up your hands. So we're going to do a waving movement like this. And when you bring your child's hand back, then we're going to leave the fingers like this. We're not going to stretch out the fingers as well. That might be a little bit uncomfortable. So we're going to push the hand back and the hand forward, just like a waving movement. So backwards and forwards, like we're swishing around in the river. So here we're going to go backwards and forwards and nice and slowly. And again, if your child's hand is a little bit stiff, just make sure you go nice and slowly and just do whatever movement you have available. So going up and down, and we're swishing through this river. I'm sure you're all really, really good at swimming. There we go. And when you're ready, we're going to swap hands and do the other hand. We're going to go down and up, nice and slowly. Swishing, swishing, swishing through the river. There we go. Wow. You're doing such a good job. Well done, everyone. There we go. Right. Now, are we going to find out if the fir cones do it again? It did. It kept on doing it. And then he dropped one big one and one little one. And the big one, it came out first, just like he said it would do. And the little one came out last, just like Pooh thought it would. So he got it right, and that means he won twice. And that was the beginning of the game called, does anyone know what this game is called? It's called Pooh Sticks. I've played this game lots of times before. I love this game. And Pooh and his friends used to play with sticks instead of fir cones because these were easier to mark. So what we're going to do now, Winnie the Pooh was dropping sticks on one side of the bridge and they came out on the other side. So we're going to pretend that our body is a bridge and we're going to put sticks on one side and then we're going to come out to the other side. And when children have been lying down for a long amount of time or sitting in their wheelchair, then sometimes they don't get to do this nice rotational spine stretch. So this is a really, really nice bit of movement for your child to do. So again, we're going to lift up the legs, lift up your knees, and we're going to put your feet flat on the floor, and we're going to put one hand on one shoulder, and then we're going to move the knees to the opposite direction. I'm going to bring B around this way so you can have a little bit of a better view, and we're going to bring knees this way and hand on this shoulder. And that gives a nice stretch to the spine. So hand on opposite shoulder, knees the other way, and just go to where the knees get to. If they don't get to the floor, that's absolutely fine. And we're just going to rock there for a little bit. We're going to put the stick on that side, and then we're going to bring the knees up to the middle nice and slowly. We're going to put our hand on the other shoulder and bring the knees to the other way around. And again, just go wherever the knees go. We're just going to do some rocking there because this river has got a few little waves. We're going to rock to that way, and then, we're going to put the stick on the other side again. We're going to bring your knees up in the middle and hold this shoulder down. Bring your knees that way. Nice spine stretch. There we go. A bit of a rocky river we've got here. And then we're going to bring the knees up and bring the knees this side with our hand on this side. And rocky, wibbly, wobbly river. There we go. And bring them in the middle. We're going to do one more to each side. We're going to put the sticks to this side again. This side of the bridge, wibbly, wobbly, rocky, wavy river. And then we're going to bring the knees in the middle and to the other side. And we're going to put our hands on here and bring it around this way. And a wibbly, wobbly river. Wow, good work, everyone. Good putting your sticks in the river. I'm going to turn B back around this way. And what is going to happen next in the story? One day, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and Rabbit and Roo were playing Pooh Sticks. They dropped their sticks in when Rabbit said, "Go!" And then they hurried onto the other side of the bridge to see whose stick would come out first. "I can see mine," cried Roo. "No, I can't. It's something else. Can you see yours, Pooh?" "No," said Pooh. "I expect my stick is stuck," said Roo. "It always takes longer than you think," said Rabbit. "Sorry." "I can see yours," said Piglet. "I can see yours, Piglet," said Pooh suddenly. "It's coming over to my side." Piglet got very, very excited because his was the only one that had been seen, and this meant that he was the winner! Yay! Well done, Piglet! Now we're all going to give Piglet a big round of applause, and we're going to come and lie on our side. So we're going to bring up one knee, and Mum and Dad, if you can hold your child's knee and you hold their hip, we're going to bring one arm out to the side which we're rolling towards, and we're going to bring your child's hip and knee over to the side, and we're going to bring their arm in front, and we're going to bend both legs and bring the top one in front of the bottom one, and that will help your child to stay on their side. And if your child is flopping over, then you can just bring a cushion and put it behind them. And bringing hands together is very useful, especially in side lying. When you're lying on your back, there's a lot of gravity and it can be really hard to bring your hands up. So lying on your side helps to get rid of that gravity and bring your hands together and give you strength in your shoulder muscles, which is really useful for playing with toys and clapping our hands and playing with whatever your favourite toys are. I wonder what your favourite things are. Some of the children who I like working with like playing with rice and sand and water and making a big mess. So I'm going to bring B back a little bit and all together, let's see if we can get it loud enough for me to hear. We're going to give Piglet a big round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. Well done, Piglet. And you can play with any of your sensory toys that you might have. We've got a spiky flashing ball here, which is not flashing now. And we've got some bubbles. I'm going to blow some bubbles. Anyone comment?
Yes. Alice Rose says hi.
Hello, Alice Rose. Nice to have you joining us today.
And Araya says they love the stomping.
Oh, hi, Araya. I'm glad you like the stomping. We like stomping too. Well done, everyone. You're doing such a good job. And we're going to swap over and lie on your other side now. So first we're going to take the pillow away if you used one. And we're going to help your child come back by just putting one hand on their hip and just protect their head. If your child has not got good head control, then we're just going to bring you over and boom, we're on our back. Now let's all give Piglet another round of applause on the other side. So this time we're going to bring up the other leg and you're going to help your child with their knee and their hip. And we're going to roll around to the other side and bring their arms forwards and again bend their legs and top leg in front of the back leg to stop them from rolling over. We're going to have our pillow behind just in case, and on the count of 5 we're going to give you all a little bit of time to get in position and we're going to give Piglet another big round of applause. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to say, well done, Piglet. Clap, 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 clap. Wow, Piglet did such a good job. And so are all of you guys. Well done. And again, you might have some really fun toys that you can play with. I wonder what things you all like playing with. And we're going to do some bubbles again. And you're going to encourage your child to bring their hands together and to interact with the toys that you've got available. We're going to use bubbles again. And one. There we go. You're doing really well. Right now, while you're all on your side, I'm going to read the next part of the story. It says, "Are you sure it's mine?" Piglet squeaked excitedly. "Yes, because it's grey. Here it comes." Piglet shows a grey stick. A very, very big grey. Oh no! It's Eeyore, said Piglet. "That's not my stick. It's Eeyore." And out floated Eeyore. Eeyore was floating on his back. So we're going to take away the cushion. And again, you're just going to help your child support them onto their head and at their hip. We're going to come back onto your back. And we're going to do, how do we float in the water? We have to make a big star shape, otherwise we will sink. So we're going to see if we can make a big star shape. So we're going to bring our hands out and up for a big, big stretch. So you're going to help your child lift up from this side of their elbow and just go up to wherever they feel, wherever they might have tightness, just go to there and just hold there. And then we're going to do a big, nice hip stretch. And again, remember to stop if your child is in any signs of pain or distress. But we're going to see if we can come out into a little bit of a star shape here. So you're going to extend your knees. So we don't want bent knees, nice straight knees to float on the river. And I'm just going to bring yours apart a little bit. And these muscles can be very, very sensitive. So we're going to do this really, really nice and slowly, little bits at a time. And wow, B is in a nice big star shape to float in the river. Wow, look at that. I wonder what is in this river. I hope there's nothing scary in there because I can't swim. Well done, everyone. You're doing such a good job. All right. Eeyore, what are you doing there? Said Rabbit. I'll give you 3 guesses, said Eeyore. Digging holes in the ground? Wrong. Leaping from branch to branch of a tree? Wrong. Waiting for somebody to help me out of the river? Right. But, Eeyore, said Pooh, what can we? I mean, how shall we? Do you think if we... Yes, said Eeyore. One of those would be just the thing. Thank you, Pooh. So, what are they going to do to help Eeyore? I think we need to swim. We're going to swim, do some swimming and go and save Eeyore. So now we're going to come back into a straight line position and we're going to lie on your tummy. So we're going to do the side lying again, just like we did before. We're going to bend up one knee and we're going to help your child at your knee and at their hip. We're going to roll onto your side, bring your arm forward, and with your hand on the hip, we're now going to bring up the arm below, and we're going to just help your child go all the way over on your tummy. Wow, well done, everyone. And if your child has poor head control, then what you can do is you can just use a pillow. I'm just going to help put this under B, make you a bit more comfortable. There we go. Wow. We're going to do some swimming and see if we can go and help Eeyore and save him from this river. So we're going to bring your arms forward and all the way around. Do a big stretch for your arms. Swim, 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 swim. Who is good at swimming? Wow. Are we going to save Eeyore or will we be too late? Keep going, everyone. You keep going with your swimming and moving those hands as much as you can. And if you've got any toys you want to play with on your tummy, you can play with those as well. And it says here, I've got a sort of idea, said Pooh at last, but I don't suppose it's a very good one. Go on, Pooh, said Rabbit. Well, if we threw stones into the river on one side of Eeyore, the stones would make waves, and the waves would wash him to the other side. Pooh got a big stone and he leant over the bridge. I'm not throwing it, I'm dropping it, Eeyore, he explained, and then I can't miss. I mean, I can't hit you. Pooh dropped his stone and there was a loud splash, and Eeyore disappeared. Oh no, where did Eeyore go? It was an anxious moment for the watchers on the bridge. Then something grey showed for a moment by the riverbank. It slowly got bigger and bigger, and at last it was Eeyore coming out. With a shout, they rushed off down the bridge. Well done, Pooh, said Rabbit kindly. That was a good idea, hooshing Eeyore to the bank like that. Hooshing me, said Eeyore in surprise. Pooh dropped a large stone on me. So as not to be struck heavily on the chest, I dived and I swam to the bank. We're all going to sit up and say, well done to Pooh. So from this position, we're going to help your child come into a sitting position. Now, if your child has got hip problems or if they've just had orthopedic surgery, then you're just going to lift them up and put them into sitting. If your child is fine and doesn't have any hip problems, then we're going to come back into side sitting, okay? So you're going to have your hands on your child's hips and we're going to bring them back to one side. So your child is going to go from this position into a side sitting position, and then you're going to help them bring their legs round, and you're going to help your child sit if they can't sit up on their own. So I'm going to bring these hips back, and now we're in side sitting. I can take the cushion away, and we're going to come all the way up, and now we're in normal sitting. There we go. So now if your child can sit up on their own, then we're going to make this a little bit tricky, and you're going to cross your legs and sit up on your own. And if your child struggles with sitting, then we're going to have a nice big wide base of support. You're going to have their legs out to help stabilize them, and you're going to help them just by helping them at their trunk or at their tummy muscles here. Okay, so we're all going to sit up, and we are in a wibbly wobbly wavy river. So we're going to do some wibble wobble wibble. Very good. And if you slowly bring your child to one side, and then you're waiting your child to bring themselves back into the middle, and that's a good strengthening exercise for the side of their spine. Wow, it's a wavy, wavy river in. That's a mouthful. And we're going to tip your child to the other side and wait for them to come back again. And this time we're strengthening the other side. I'm sure you've all got very, very strong muscles. And this time we're going to do a big, big wibble wobble. And does anyone know the jelly on a plate song? That's what lots and lots of my children like. So we're going to go, ready, jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate, jelly on your head, jelly on your head, wibble wobble, jelly on your head. We'll do one more, jelly on your knees, jelly on your knees, wibble wobble, jelly on your knees. Has anyone fallen into the river yet? This is really, really tricky. Well done, everyone. And we're going to do one more wibble wobble, and this time we're going to go forwards and backwards, and we're going to do rowing our boat down the river. So you're going to gently bring your child forwards and backwards, and when you bring your child backwards, this strengthens their tummy muscles and your neck muscles as well when you bring your head forwards. So we're going to go, ready, we're going to all sing together. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Oh no! Did anyone fall in the river? Uh-oh, looks like Bee's fallen in. Oh, it's okay. Crocodile has swum away. Well done, everyone. You are doing such a good job. All right, while you're all sitting up, I'm going to read the next part of the story. It says, how did you fall in, Eeyore? Asked Rabbit. Somebody bounced me. I was just thinking by the side of the river when I received a loud bounce, said Eeyore. But who did it? Asked Roo. I expect it was Tigger, said Piglet nervously. There was a loud noise behind them, and through the hedge came Tigger himself. Can we all say hello to Tigger? Because Tigger has come along, so we're going to bring your arms up, and we're going to hold your child's arms by the top above their elbows to give them a nice big chest and shoulder stretch. And we're going to go, hello, Tigger! Shall we all shout together? We're going to wave your hands, and we're going to go, ready, steady, hello, Tigger! Oh, do you know what Tigger didn't see? He didn't see us. He's just wandering off on his own. We need to do a bigger wave. So this time we're going to bring our hands up, and we're going to go all the way to the side and get a nice stretch at the same time. So this time we're going to hold your child with your knees, just like I'm doing with Bee. And that will free up your hands to hold their hands. And we want to stabilize their pelvis, keep it nice and straight. And that will give a good stretch in your back. And we're going to lift your arms up again from above the elbow. Don't push past resistance. And we're going to this time bring the arms and the back all the way to the side. And we're going to go, hello, Tigger! Hello! Let's do one more all together. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and hello, Tigger! Ah, he saw us this time. Yay! Well done, everyone. That was good waving. That was fantastic. All right. That's what I call bouncing, says Eeyore, taking me by surprise. I didn't bounce, I coughed, said Tigger crossly. Bouncy or coffee, it's all the same at the bottom of the river, said Eeyore. Eeyore's very upset. Now, Christopher Robin came down to the bridge and saw all the animals there. It's like this, Christopher Robin, began Rabbit. Tigger, all I did was I coughed, said Tigger. He bounced, said Eeyore. Well, I sort of boffed, said Tigger. Hush, said Rabbit. What does Christopher Robin think about it all? That's the point. Well, said Christopher Robin, not quite sure what it was all about. I think we all ought to play Pooh Sticks. So, this time we're going to do some reaching. So again, if your child struggles a little bit with sitting, you want to have a nice, big, wide base of support. So you want to have their legs nice and flexed, bent a little bit in the middle, and their hips out in like a ring for ring sitting. And if your child can sit on their own, then you want to cross their legs to make it a little bit more tricky. And if your child has a very, very bent over posture like this, then you can use a cushion from your sofa, and we're going to put it behind the back of their bottom, and this will tilt their hips forwards and give them a nice upright position. So I'm going to put this behind B. I'm going to shuffle you forward a bit, and I'm just going to sit you half on the cushion. So I'm going to turn you around so everyone can see. So only half of her is on the cushion. We're not doing this because then she'll still be slumped over. So only a little bit of her bottom is on the cushion, and we're going to cross your legs, and that will help B sit up nice and straight. Okay? I'm going to give you all a little bit of time to get sitting up straight. And are we all ready to play Pooh Sticks? Who is going to win? Are we going to win? I think we're going to win this game. What do we think? Right, so when you're all sitting up nice and tall, we're going to give your child something to reach, and we're going to encourage your child to reach things and hold things with their hand in sitting. So if your child struggles with sitting, then we're going to put little things that are easy to grasp right inside their base of support, where it's nice and easy for them to get to. Or we can do bubbles to play pop with, and you want your child to be reaching here. If your child can already sit up on their own, and this is quite easy for them, then you want to put something to the side and see if your child can reach to the side and then come back into sitting. So we're going to put something here, we're going to reach to the side, and this is going to be our Pooh Sticks, and we're going to put one on this side, we're going to reach to the side and come back in the middle, and the Pooh Sticks come to the other side. It's going swish, swish, swish along the river. And we're going to reach it on the other side. Well done, everyone. You're doing such a good job. And we're going to reach to the other side again. So we're going to put something on this side. And we're going to go reach, big stretch. And back in the middle. Wow. And it's going swish, 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 swish. All along the river to the other side. We're going to go reach and back again. Wow, you're doing such a good job. Well done, everyone. And we're going to go to this side, and we're going to do some more reaching. We're going to reach to the other side now. Wow. Well done, everyone. And we're going to put your toy. It's going swish, swish, swish along the river. And on the other side, and we're going to do another reach. Good reaching and good sitting, everyone. You're doing such a good job. And so they played Pooh Sticks, and Eeyore, who had never played before, won more times than anybody else. And Roo fell in twice. The first time by accident, and the second time on purpose, because he saw Kanga coming and he knew he'd have to go to bed. Well done. Right, so the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to make our own breach. So Pooh and Kanga and Eeyore and Tigger are throwing sticks off the bridge, and now we are going to make a breach. So from the sitting position, If you're using a cushion, we're going to slide this out. We're going to put this to the side. And we are going to help your child go into a bridge position. Now, we're going to do 2 of these. The first one, if your child has any hip pain, any hip subluxations, or recent hip surgery, then you're going to do this one. You're going to simply bring your child back into lying, and then roll them onto their tummy in the same way as before. One arm out to the side, one knee up. You're going to help your child with their hip and their knee, and over, and then the bottom arm up and over onto their tummy. And for other children, if you've got no hip problems at all, we're going to go from sitting and we're going to go into side sitting. So we're going to bend your knees up and we're going to put both knees to one side. And we are going to go forwards. Now for this one, you will need a cushion to put under your child. But firstly, we're all going to lie on our tummy together. So we're all in the same position, and we're going to go over and onto all fours and then onto your tummy. Well done, everyone. You're doing such a good job. And now while your child is on their front, you're going to put a cushion underneath them, just like this. And whatever toys you have, I wonder what your favorite things are. We're going to put them in front of your child so you can see. We're going to put some bubbles and a ball, and we're going to make a bridge. And mum and dad, you can come behind your child to stabilize their knees. You want their knees in between your knees or your thighs, and we're going to bring them back at the hips so that this is in a 90-degree angle and a 90-degree angle at their knees. And you can use your knees to stabilize them. And the cushion is going to be underneath, giving a little bit of support. If your child does 4-point kneeling a lot and doesn't need a cushion, you can take the cushion away. And now when they're in this position, you can help your child come up with their elbows, and we're going to lean through your hands. Now, if your child puts their hand like this a lot, then try to get their hand up like this. Don't worry too much about the fingers extending, because that can be a little bit of a stretch. If your child can do that, then please do it. If it's a struggle, you can leave them leaning through their arms like this. We're going to lean through your wrist and help your child have a straight elbow by just supporting them at the elbow here. And now we've all got a lovely bridge that we can play Pooh sticks with. And while we're in the bridge, we're going to do some gentle rocking. We're going to go forwards and backwards for a nice arm stretch. This is a rocky, rocky bridge. I hope nobody's walking on it or they might fall off. And we're going to do 10 all together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everyone. And we're just going to do some to the side because the river is so wavy. It's rocking us. It's rocking our bridge. So we're going to go to the side. 1. We're going to do 10 all together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everyone. Now, if your child is okay with their hips, then you're going to follow me in a minute. And if your child has hip problems, you're going to help them go and lie back again on their tummy. So we're going to go forwards and lie on your tummy with the cushion under. And if your child does not have hip problems, then you're going to bring them back. You're going to go into side sitting. And we're going to go back into sitting. There we go. Well done, everyone. You did such a good job. Now, Rabbit said he would go with them, and Tigger and Eeyore went off together. Christopher Robin and Pooh and Piglet were left on the bridge by themselves. For a long time they looked at the river underneath their bridge, saying nothing, and the river said nothing too, for it felt very quiet and very peaceful on this summer afternoon. I don't know whereabouts you are, but here in London it's very, very, very sunny. It's even a little bit hot in here. Tigger is all right, really, said Piglet lazily. Of course he is, said Christopher Robin. Everybody is really, said Pooh. That's what I think, but I don't suppose I'm right. Of course you are, said Christopher Robin. And that's the end of the story. The story and our exercise has finished. And we want to say well done to everyone. You did such a good job. And a big, big, big round of applause for all your exercise. Well done. Very good. And we've got a little visitor who wants to say hello. I'm just going to get him out.
Mariah is very tired, but got really excited with the bridging.
Who's tired?
Mariah.
Araya, well done with the bridging, Araya. I'm sure you're tired. That was very hard work. And we've got Kobe here who wants to say well done. Kobe says, hello everyone, well done. You did so well. She is very impressed. I don't know if any of you noticed that Kobe was watching. She came out to say hello. She was wondering what all the noise was. Well done. Oh, hello from Hope. Hi. We've got Victoria joining in. And Anthony's going to help me read the comments. Say hello to everyone. Oh, wow. Looks like we've got so many people joining in today. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see who else we've got. Who else has joined in today? Oh, we've got so many people. Excuse the technical issues. It's taking a little bit of time. So while Anthony is getting all of the comments up, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone for joining. And this is the first time we've done anything like this. So please give us feedback, what we can do better, what went really, really well, anything that wasn't suitable for your child, because we're thinking of all the different types of sessions that we can do. And I'm just going to say, well done, Ange. She says it was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Ange. That's so nice of you to say that. Well done, Yusuf, for taking part. Well done, Ellie. Congratulations. Oh, wow, it looks amazing. Ange is very happy. And well done, Theo. Ready for a nap. Thea, sorry. Well done, Thea. You've done so well, and you definitely deserve a nap. And I think little Kobe the rabbit here also wants a nap. Well done, everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Well done.